Hello everyone, I'm Nageshwari Chidravar. Welcome to my channel Anytime Maths. In this video, we will learn geometric progression, GP series. First, we will learn what is GP series. Then, we will learn how to find nth term of GP series. Let's start with real life example. Say in a city, in first week, there are 100 coronavirus cases. Okay? In every week, the coronavirus cases double. So, in second week, the coronavirus cases will be twice of 100, right? So 200. In third week, corona cases will be 200 into 2, 400. In fourth week, coronavirus cases will be 400 into 2, 800. Okay, like this we can find. So this series 100, 200, 400, 800 like this. This is called geometric progression series. See, here we can find the next number by multiplying a constant to its previous number. See, we can find this term 800 into 2 is equals to 1600. These are the corona cases in 5th week. Okay, this is called GP series where we can find the next number by multiplying a constant to its previous number. Okay, easy? Understood what is GP series? Now, here in this series, each number is called term. This is first term denoted by T1. This is second term denoted by T2. Third term denoted by T3. Fourth term T4. Like this there are terms and nth term is Tn. Easy? Now first term is also denoted by A. Okay? Here constant multiplier. See, this is constant. This is called common ratio and denoted by R. Okay? See, to get next number, we are multiplying common ratio to its previous number. See, first term is A. Then second term will be A into common ratio AR. Third term will be second term into R, AR square. Right? Fourth term will be this into R, AR cube. Like this, we can find nth term of this series. See, first term is A into R power 0. Second term is A into R power 1. For third term, it is A into R power 2. Fourth term, A into R power 3. Nth term will be A into R power n minus 1. Understood? How to find nth term of GP? So, we can say Tn, nth term of GP is A into R power n minus 1. This is the formula. See, in this case, 100, 200, 400, 800, in this GP series, we can find 10th term of the series directly. See, to find 10th term, we can use this formula. See, T10 we have to find. Here n is 10. So, using this formula, T10 is A into R power n minus 1. Here A for this sequence is 100, first term. So, A is 100. Common ratio is 2. So, R is equals to 2. Here n is 10. By substituting this, we can find the 10th term. So, 100 into 2 power 10 minus 1, 9. 100 into 2 power 9 is 512. So, this is 51200. So, nth term of this GP series is 51,200. Easy? Understood GP series and how to find nth term of GP series? General GP series is A, AR, AR square, AR cube. Likewise, nth term will be AR raised to n minus 1. Fine? Now, if we want to find R, common ratio, then what we can do? See, AR divided by A. Second term divided by first term. Right? We can write it like this. So, what we are doing? We can say R is equals to ratio of any two consecutive terms in GP series. T2 by T1, second term divided by first term. Okay. We can find R here also. T3 divided by T2 like this. So, generally we can say R is equals to Tn plus 1 divided by Tn. Ratio of any two consecutive terms in the GP series. Okay. Now, this R common ratio can be positive, can be negative, but it can't be 0. Okay, understood? Now let's see the difference between arithmetic progression AP series and geometric progression GP series. so that there won't be confusion between these two series. In my previous video, we have already seen arithmetic progression. In arithmetic progression, first term is denoted by A and common difference is denoted by D. In GP series, geometric progression, first term is A and common ratio. Instead of common difference, here we have common ratio and it is denoted by R. Okay. AP series is like A plus D. We are adding common difference to its previous term to get next term. Next term will be A plus 2D. Like this series continues. But GP series is like A into R. We are multiplying common ratio to its previous term to get next term. Next term will be AR square. Like this is GP series. Okay. Nth term of AP series is A plus N minus 1D. This is the formula. Nth term of GP series will be A into R power N minus 1. Okay. Here common difference can be positive, can be negative or 0. Here common ratio of the GP series can be positive, can be negative, but this common ratio cannot be 0. Okay. These are the constraints on common difference and common ratio of AP series and GP series respectively. Understood the difference between AP series and GP series? Now let's solve few problems on GP series. Here I have taken two problems. Let's solve this first. So what is asked? Which term of sequence? Sequence is already given. Which term of this sequence is 729? That we have to find. So we already have the sequence root 3, 3, 3 root 3 and it continues. And at one point you will get 729. We have to find which term is this. Okay. See. Here first term is root 3, second term is 3. So here common ratio is 3 by root 3, that is root 3. Again here common ratio is 3 root 3 by 3, root 3. So common ratio is constant. So we can say this is GP series, right? So for this GP series, first term is root 3, A is equals to root 3 and common ratio is root 3. So here A and R are same. We have to find which term of the sequence is 729. So let's say nth term is 729. What is the formula to find nth term? A into R power N minus 1, right? Here we have to find N. Let's substitute this root 3 into root 3 power N minus 1 is equals to 729. So this is root 3 whole to the power N, right? Power as is equals to 729. Now we have to find the factors of 729 in the terms of root 3. See, 729 is 9's cube, that we all know. So we can write this as 3 square whole cube. So this is nothing but 3 power 6. But we have to find in the terms of root 3. So we can write root 3 square, right? Then whole power 6. So we can write this as root 3 whole to the power 12. So n is equals to 12, right? So this is our answer. 12th term of this series is 729. Understood? Easy? Now this problem. Pause this video and take screenshot. Try to solve this on your own. Then match your answers with mine. Let's solve this together. Find the 6th term of GP. GP series is already given. 7 minus 21 plus 63 like this. We have to find 6th term of this GP series. See, here first term is 7. Common ratio is ratio of any two consecutive terms. So we can say minus 21 divided by 7 is minus 3. See, here we got common ratio negative. Okay, that's why one term is positive, second term is negative, then positive, then negative, alternative. Okay, whenever you get negative common ratio, the series is like this, plus minus, alternate. Here we have to find 6th term, T6 is A into R power N minus 1. Let's substitute this. 7 into R is minus 3, N is 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5. Right? Let's find it out this. 7 into minus 3 into minus 3. 7 into this is 9 into 9 81 into minus 3. So this is 7 into 3 to 4 minus sixth term of GP series is minus 1701. Easy? Let's solve this together. See what is given? 5th, 8th and 11th terms of GP are x, y, z. 5th term T5 is x, 8th term is y and 11th term is z. This is already given. Then show that y square is equals to xz. See, we have to show this. How to do that? See, 5th term is x. So we can say a r power 4 is x. 8th term a r power 7 is y. 11th, so a r power 10 is z. Right? Then we can substitute here and we can show this. Y square, let's find out LHS. Y square is a r power 7 whole square. So we can say it is a square r power 14. Right? Now let's see the RHS side. RHS is x into z. So what is x? A r power 4 and z a r power 10. So let's multiply this. So this is a square r power 4 plus 10. So 14. Right? LHS is equals to RHS. So we can say y square is equals to xz. So we have proved this. Easy? Now let's solve this. See, first term of GP is 1. So a equal to 1. Easy? This part is easy. Sum of the third and fifth term is 90. So third term plus fifth term, sum of these two terms is 90. Okay? Then we have to find common ratio R. See, first term is A and this relation is given. T3 plus T5 is 90. So what is T3? A into R square plus T5 is A into R power 4 is 90. Here A is 1, so let's substitute it. So what we will get? R square plus R power 4 is 90. Right? Now let's take R square common. 1 plus R square is equals to 90. See, here R square is equals to x. Here I am substituting this. So we can say x into 1 plus x is 90. Product of two consecutive numbers is 90. See, this number is easy. That's why we can do calculations orally. Product of two consecutive terms is 90. So product will be like 9 into 10. Right? Two consecutive numbers will be 9 into 10. X is the smallest number. So we can say x is equals to 9. So r square is equals to 9. So r value is plus or minus 3. Okay? R is equals to plus or minus 3. Common ratio, we got it. Understood? See, here the number is easy, 90. So we can divide, factorize this number orally. If the number is not easy, then we have to open this bracket and solve the quadratic equation. Then we get the value of x, then we can find R value. Understood? Thank you everyone. Hope you like this video.